What is up, everybody? Turbo today. We're gonna talk about some non-gaming stuff I just found so interesting. So apparently, the Lightyear film, the new Toy Story spin-off film, Lightyear, has flopped in theaters in the U.S. So it's opening weekend compared to the previous films because Toy Story 4 was the most recent mainline of the films. Made 120 million during its U.S. opening weekend, while Lightyear only made 51 million. So that's a big drop off. That's a 70 million difference, and that's like, wow. People did not show up for this movie. Now, there's a few theories as to why this might have happened. People are saying because there's a same sex or LGBTQ scene in this film that might have made people not want to watch it, or which I think is probably prevalent is that because it's so like who wants to see a spinoff of the it has nothing to do with the toys, but it's like based on like the actual, I guess, like figure that the toys are based off of in their universe. So who wants to watch that? Like that has nothing to do with the toys, which is like you want to see the toys interact and like they're real living toys. It's like that's what the whole appeal of the movie is or the franchise is. So the spinoff, I think, is the major focus of why this didn't do so well. Because who wants to watch this spinoff movie? But another reason out there is because they didn't cast the original voice actor. Tim was I think it's Tim Allen who did the original voice actor for Buzz Lightyear, and they had Chris Evans in his role. So, even though it kind of makes sense why Chris Evans is doing because it's not based. It's based on somebody else. It's like it's based on a different character than the toy character. So, but either way, this movie is not doing so well for Disney. So it kind of shows people just want the mainline stuff from Toy Story. Like they had like the spin-off Toy Story movies before in the past, where they're like really short, like they'll be like a half hour long, like long movies. I don't know why this one went to the theaters though, because it's kind of like it don't take a rocket scientist to tell you that hey, this isn't gonna do too well. Just 'cause, like I'm a fan of the Toy Story series, just only I mainly like watch the mainline ones, and I was like, I would not watch the spinoff one. I have no interest in watching this. Maybe it's like on Disney Plus, sure, because it's like I'm not really doing any extra effort to watch this, but I'm not going to the theater paying money to watch a spinoff. It was like, and it don't look that interesting to begin with. I mean, it looks okay, average. So I'm not sure this didn't do so well, but this is like their major Pixar movie. They were banking on it, like so many toys, different advertisements for this movie. They were heavily banking on this movie, and it's not like reaching as much. It wasn't as reaching huge success like the previous films did. So not a good look, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna make up for it with Thor: Love and Thunder comes out, the new MCU movie. It's probably gonna make up for it this one by a lot because a lot of hype for that movie. But yeah, it's kind of a bummer that this movie didn't do so well for Disney. So this is what happens when we recast Tim Allen, is what someone said. So a lot of people are not happy about that Tim Allen guy getting recasted as Buzz Lightyear. Probably didn't hope that I heard it had a middling story and that Republicans were butthurt against it for a reason no having a gay sidekick. Okay. Seems ain't worth to watch it. I wonder why the movie is flopping. They said they went woke. I don't even know if that's even a reason why, to be honest. I think it's because it's like a weird spin-off situation. Like, who wants to see the actual character that Buzz Lightyear is based off of? Who wants to see a movie based on that guy? No one. I was like, I don't even think it's the whole woke aspect. Like, people are going to say that, hey, they're just doing woke nonsense. Like, they're including other stuff in that. But I don't think that's even the reason why it flopped, to be honest. I was thinking about watching Lightyear, but I'm also thinking about watching Jurassic World and thinking about watching Top Gun. Yeah, if you have the choice, I don't think Lightyear. Like, I haven't seen any of these most recent movies. If I had a choice, I'd probably watch Jurassic World or Top Gun over Lightyear, to be honest. So, the movie has also been in 14 different countries. You go woke, you go broke. People keep, like I said, that's a pretty big prevalent comment that people keep saying that it's because they went broke, they went woke, they went broke. But I don't think it's honestly because of that, because they included the same sex scenes in this, or same sex kiss in this. I think it's just mainly because this is a weird spinoff that nobody probably wants to watch. Bad marketing and not making it clear enough who this character is. But this movie's relation to Toy Story is definitely one factor. Plus, this isn't a stereotypical babysit movie like Toy Story 4 was. Everything else is just culture war nonsense. That's because parents don't want to bring their kids into the woke world. No Woody, no sales. Yeah, because they, like I said, I think they even had a spin-off Buzz Lightyear TV show at one point too. So I don't know how well that did. I don't know if that TV show flopped or not, but I know they had a spin-off TV show. Um, Good. It like it was Absolute S. Even Sonic did better. I can sense that some people are blaming the homophobes. I'm literally at the point where I'd rather wait a month and watch the movies in the comfort of my own home alone. Facts. I mean, that is a big thing right there. Like, I'd rather watch it, like this guy said, in the comfort of your own home. Like, that's a big thing that we had during this pandemic. Like, when the movies, like, especially HBO Max, and the movies were releasing at the theaters and at home at the same time. So, a lot of people are probably used to watching stuff at home now, to be honest. It's like, I'm kind of okay with that model. They release it at the theaters and your home at the same time. But I don't think these companies want to do that anymore. But I was definitely fine with that model. You release the stuff in the home audience and the theaters at the same time. That's because nobody asked for it. Perfectly timed, all seeing eyewitness a crashing. I don't know what he's talking about right here. Maybe this has everything to do with the fact that will always be the true Buzz Lightyear, Tim Allen. Okay. Maybe because we shouldn't be releasing things only in theaters again due to the pandemic still not being effing over. Yeah, there's still a lot of debate about that because it's kind of like the pandemic is still not over. People are treating it, but people are treating it like it is over here. So it's kind of like each and every day I see somebody new who catches it. So it's kind of weird situation with this whole pandemic thing right now. I know I don't have any plans to see movies in theaters for this reason. If I watch anything, it's streaming only. This right here is the problem. This is being compared to the hypothetical Toy Story 5. It did better than Coco, The Good Dinosaur. Oh, Coco was actually a good movie. I actually enjoyed the movie. I'm surprised it did better than that one. The Good Dinosaur and Onward, those other two movies I didn't really care for. But because it's got buzz in it, shit like it should be on par with the biggest Pixar success. Yeah, that's not true. It's like, if this is Toy Story 5 that did this, it did like only 51 million, that would be very concerning. But because it's a spin-off, it's like, I don't know how, but maybe Disney was expecting not to do that well. I don't know. But yeah, if this is Toy Story 5, hitting these numbers, it would be very concerning at that point. Like, yeah, you might want to stop it at that point, but this was a spinoff. But yeah, I'm going to include it right here. Let me know your thoughts down below on why you think this movie just didn't do as well as the previous Toy Story properties, maybe because of the spinoff. Like some people say it was maybe because it's got the certain scene in it, or maybe it's because it's like they didn't have the original voice actors as other Toy Story films. Let me know your thoughts down below. Leave a like if you like this video, and as always, thanks for watching, and peace.